Hello everyone, Skits here and welcome to episode 32 of Skyrim Mods Weekly. First I wanted to apologize that there is no EMB in this video and that visuals are not so amazing, but my Skyrim has been acting weird lately and I was unable to launch my game with any EMB and I did not feel like reinstalling it, so yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. First mod we will be taking a look at is called Floating Healthbars by Expired. This mod basically adds a floating health bar above your enemy's head. Mod used similar concept to one that quest markers above NPCs use and implemented it to health bars. Now I personally think that this is a very useful mod, especially if you don't use HUD and you still want to know how strong your enemy is and how much damage you do to him without any additional HUD clutter on your screen. Health bars will only appear above enemies' heads, so you don't have to worry about thousands of floating bars on your screen. Now this is obviously not a lore friendly mod since you are not some kind of god that can see everyone's health, but to be honest, whole Skyrim vanilla HUD is not lore friendly for me. If you want to change color of health bar, you can follow the simple manual on mods page as well. I would also love to see exact number of health points appear above the health bar as well, just like it does in Fallout New Vegas with some perks, but I'm not sure if that is even possible. Overall, Martha did a very good job and I will definitely be using this mod from now on. Next up we have iActivate by MilletGtR, a very simple mod that you did not need it until you actually download it. It removes the annoying activate button from HUD. In vanilla Skyrim, every time you try to talk to someone, take something, sleep or open doors, you are reminded like a little kid that you have to press E to do that. But most of us already have tons of hours in Skyrim and know what to press for these actions. And so this mod removed the E button icon from HUD. As you can see, now you will only see name of action or person you are trying to talk to for maximum immersion. Like I said, a simple yet very effective mod that will get rid of useless HUD portion that no one needs, and it definitely gets a recommendation from me. Moving on, we have ELECTRIFY by ramccoid, author of other famous mods like rain, snow or webs that I covered as well in some previous episodes. This time he took a look at electric effects and recreated them. Matu created new textures for electric effects, which mainly include spells, and tried to make them look more spectacular and electrifying. As you can see on comparison shots, he indeed did a very good job. Electric spells now look less plastic and blurry, and more like real spikes of electric energy that come out of your hands. Textures look amazing as well. There is a really huge difference between vanilla and modded version of effects. Matu also retextured some other electric effects like one for thunderstorm during cold storm shout and also effects on electrified bodies. There are 4 versions of this mod available that vary from low end textures all the way to 2K ones, so you should have no performance problems. There is also an optional version that makes electric bolts look stronger, but I personally did not use it. Overall, this mod does a great job at making electric effects in Skyrim look amazing. I liked it and you should go ahead and download it. So have you always been annoyed by those stupid bards that play those stupid tree songs on their stupid lutes without you asking them to? Well then, this mod fixed it up for you. It is called Bard Instrumentals Only, Sing Only on Request by Fadingsignal, and it does exactly as the name says. Now whenever you come into your favorite inn, you will not be greeted by lute players annoying your ears that also make you very violent, and we don't want that now, do we? Anyway, this mod changes a single line in Bard scripts, so they will only play instrumentals and not sing unless you want them to. This mod does not mess with any dialogue, does not include any ESPs, and is very clean and safe to use in your game. So yeah, if you just like me can't stand bards singing, then definitely download this mod just like I did. Next up we have yet another simple mod called Pick Up Weapons, Fast Equipment Weapons by Steak. In vanilla Skyrim, whenever you see an extremely cool weapon on your enemy that you immediately want to try out in combat, you first have to pick it up from his inventory, then go to your inventory and only after that you can use it. Well, this mod changes that by skipping one step of going to your inventory. Now whenever you see a weapon and you pick it up, it will be placed in your hands immediately and you can use it in combat. Now not only does this mod save a lot of trouble, but it also seems realistic, since you know, if you pick up a weapon, you won't place it in your inventory, but hold it in your hands of course. If you also use this mod with the equipment overhaul, that I never covered but it somehow ended up in my game, that makes you drop your current weapon when you pick up another one, you will have even more realistic experience. Now of course there might be a problem with this mod if you only want to pick up the weapons to sell them later, but you can always do that after the end of combat, or you can sheath your equipped weapon and pick up the other one after that. Only problem I encountered with this mod was that it somehow stopped working towards the end of my test, and I have no idea why. It however worked again when I reloaded my game. This mod of course applies to all weapons, including magic staffs, bows, swords, and so on. Overall, a great simple mod that makes your Skyrim experience more realistic and sometimes easier. Now let's take a look at pretty staff and magic cast animations by Dualsun. This mod replaces cast animations for spells and magic staffs. Vanilla animations for casting look horrible, and modder decided to create some new ones. New animations include one-handed spell casting for both hands, two-handed spell casting with sword and shield, and then some custom animations for mage staff castings. Mod also includes sneak casting animations, but those unfortunately did not work for me. Each group also contains at least 4 idle animations for walking and running forward and backward, along with some charging animations. So overall, modder basically recreated all casting animations. I personally liked all of them. My favorite were probably ones for mage staff casting, along with cool animation that pops up when you sheet your spells. That one looks really amazing. But generally, all new animations look great, they fit in lore and don't look unrealistic or weird. And except for the sneak ones I mentioned, I did not encounter any problems with them and enjoyed them a lot. If you like these cast animations, you may also want to check out pretty combat animations by same modder. Overall, he did a great job with this mod. Like I said, new animations for spells and stuff look splendid, and I definitely recommend them. And the last mod we will be taking a look at is called Noldor Content Pack by Medi743, author of famous Basmer armor pack. This mod adds 4 new armor sets and 3 weapon sets in your game. You can obtain them by crafting them at Forge under Elven and Glass category or via console. These armors and weapons were also added to leveled lists. These packs were inspired by Lord of the Rings, and since Shadow of Mordor just came out, I thought it would be a good time to take a look at them. Now actually there are 8 armors and 6 weapons in this pack, but 4 armors are for low tier characters and 4 other are for high tier characters, but look same just like previous 4, and only difference is in their armor rating, same applying to weapons. First let's take a look at armors. As you can see, they come with custom models and textures. Both look freaking amazing. As a fan of Lord of the Rings, I was very pleased by modder's work, especially on textures. All 4 armors share a similar design, but they have different colors and textures that makes each one of them look unique. Armors also support all races, males, females and weight slider. Now let's take a look at weapons. There are 3 new weapons added: sword, greatsword and bow, along with new arrows that are slightly faster than vanilla ones. All 3 weapons look great as well, their textures and models are unique and look superb. Now of course this is not a lore friendly mod, but you know, if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, then you probably don't mind anyway. In combat, weapons worked fine as well, and I found them balanced. Overall, modder did a very good job. I really liked all new armors and weapons he created, and you should go ahead and check them out as well. And yeah guys, I guess that's it for this week's episode. Tomorrow I should have a special video for you. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Subscribe for more Fallout, Skyrim, DayZ and Stalker content. And I will see you next time.